Here's some of my favorite pieces from India. Got some gorgeous pink mesolite. This one looks like coral to me. It's so unusual, the shape of it. And then I have these that are more of the traditional shape, but they have a little bit of apophylite growing on them. Let's see here, close up, which is super cool. And they're just such a pretty, kind of a dusty pink color. Some are more pink and some are more kind of a soft peach, but just beautiful. And then of course, cavansite. I love cavansite so much. And this piece right here is probably my favorite of all the ones I have. Just a gorgeous, big, perfect blue crystal there. And then, of course, green apophylite. And I love all the green apophylite, but especially the apophylite flowers. And I think this piece right here is fantastic. And these are both listed on Etsy. And then mordenite. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's just so cool looking. And it's very reasonably priced. And a very cool piece there. And then anandalite, which is quartz, but as you can see, has this really cool iridescence to it, I guess I should say. And this one's got kind of a green gold iridescence. And this piece is on Etsy, and I think I sold out of all the smaller pieces, but I have some that I'm going to relist. And then, of course, scolecite. Scolecite is just so beautiful and delicate, and there's always a little bit of breakage when it's shipped, but usually not enough to make any difference as far as the aesthetic beauty of it. And it's just so cool. This one is on stalactite there, or heulandite. And then of course this, and there are quite a few of these smaller pieces here that are listed, and I will be listing some of the ones that are mounted in acrylic cases. This is stalactites, quartz stalactites, but this, and I have some, quite a bit of that, and quite a bit that is actually not as expensive as this. Most usually it's very reasonably priced, but this particular collection here, the colors are just magical. They're like soft blues, purples, a little bit of yellow in there. They just don't even look real. You can really see there. So this particular set right here is a little bit more expensive, but just amazing. And those are not listed yet, but will be very soon. I think this one is probably my favorite out of these, and I've got several more. And then, of course, Thompsonite. I just think it's so pretty. The beautiful orangeness of it, and the little balls. And let's see, well, we'll do this first. The glassy apophylite, for some reason, it doesn't sell as quickly on Etsy as I would expect, and I think it's because it's really hard to do it justice in the pictures. To see the sparkliness of it. But these apophylite floaters are just so beautiful. Just very, very sparkly, and they look great in a case. If you've got lighting, they really do some beautiful blues and greens, and just very, very pretty in a case. And then the marshy apophylite. I love the marshy apophylite. I think this piece, and I have another one that is listed also that is more of a deep forest green, but just the combination of colors and the shape is really, really, really gorgeous.